Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a timeless tale that teaches a powerful lesson about honesty. So, gather round, get comfortable, and let's begin our story. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled by a vast forest, lived a humble and hard-working woodcutter. Every single day, from sunrise to sunset, he would venture into the woods to chop firewood. His only possession of value was an old iron axe. It wasn't much, but to him, it was everything, the tool that put food on his family's table. He cherished it dearly. One sunny afternoon, while working near a swift-flowing river, something unfortunate happened. As he swung his axe with all his might, his sweaty hand slipped, and the axe flew out of his grasp, arcing through the air before landing with a loud splash in the deep, murky water. The woodcutter's heart sank. He peered into the river, desperately trying to spot his precious tool, but the current was too strong and the water too cold. He was helpless. Overwhelmed with despair, he sat down on the riverbank, buried his face in his hands, and began to weep. Without his axe, how would he provide for his family? How would they survive? Just then, the surface of the river began to shimmer and ripple. A majestic figure emerged from the water. It was the water god, his presence calm and powerful. He looked at the sorrowful woodcutter and asked in a gentle voice, "My child, why do you weep so?" Through his tears, the woodcutter explained his plight. "Oh, great God," he stammered, "I am just a poor woodcutter. My only iron axe, the one I use to earn my living, has just fallen into this river. Without it, I am lost." The water god, moved by the man's genuine sadness and sincerity, gave a compassionate nod. "Do not worry," he said, before diving gracefully beneath the surface. A moment later, he re-emerged, and in his hand, he held a magnificent axe made of pure, gleaming gold. It sparkled brilliantly in the sunlight. "Is this the axe you lost?" the god asked. The woodcutter's eyes widened in amazement, but he quickly shook his head. "Oh no, sir," he replied earnestly, "that is a beautiful axe, but it is not mine. My axe was just a plain old iron one, dull and worn from years of hard work." Pleased with his response, the water god smiled and dived back into the river. This time, he came up holding a splendid silver axe, its surface shining like the moon. "Perhaps this one is yours?" he inquired again. The woodcutter shook his head without hesitation. "No, my lord, that one isn't mine either. It's far too grand. My axe was simple and ordinary." The water god's smile widened. He plunged into the water one final time. When he surfaced, he was holding the woodcutter's familiar, old, rusty iron axe. "And what about this one?" he asked. The woodcutter's face instantly lit up with pure joy and relief. Yes, that's it. That's my axe," he exclaimed, reaching for it gratefully. Thank you, dear God. You've saved me." The water god was deeply impressed by the man's unwavering honesty. "You are a truly truthful man," he declared. "You were not tempted by riches and did not claim what was not yours. For your integrity, I shall reward you. Take all 3 axes, the gold, the silver, and your own iron one. May they serve you well. Continue to live your life with this same kindness and honesty." The woodcutter, overjoyed and humbled, thanked the god profusely and returned home with his incredible reward. His life improved greatly. But he never became lazy or greedy. He continued to work hard and always treated everyone with sincerity and fairness. Now, as stories often do, the tale of the honest woodcutter and his 3 axes spread far and wide. It eventually reached the ears of another woodcutter in the village. This man, however, was lazy, envious, and greedy. An idea sparked in his mind. "I can get rich without working at all," he thought. So he took his own iron axe, went to the very same spot by the river, and deliberately threw it into the water. Then he put on a big show, wailing and crying as loudly as he could. Just as he'd hoped, the water god appeared. "What is the matter?" the god asked. The greedy man, feigning sadness, told the same story about losing his only axe. The water god, knowing the man's heart, dove into the river and returned with the golden axe. Before the god could even finish his question, the greedy man shouted with glee, "Yes, that's it. That's my axe. Give it to me." The water god's gentle expression turned into a stern frown. "You are a liar," he said, his voice echoing with disappointment. "Your heart is filled with greed and deceit. This golden axe is not yours, and for your dishonesty, you will not get your own axe back either." With those words, the water god vanished back into the water, taking both the golden axe and the man's iron axe with him. The greedy woodcutter was left with nothing. He had lost his only tool, his chance at a reward. And most importantly, he learned a bitter lesson about the high cost of dishonesty. And so, the story serves as a reminder to us all, honesty is a treasure far more valuable than gold or silver. Integrity brings its own rewards, while greed and deceit ultimately lead to loss. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this story and the lesson it holds, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We love sharing these timeless tales with you. Until next time, stay honest and be kind.